Well, I don't have any religious beliefs. I used to be a Christian. I was brought up in a Christian faith. And I suppose at that time I believed in heaven and hell. And I thought that if I lived a good life, I would go to heaven. But I think that the war had a lot to do with me losing my faith in Christianity. And I then began to ask myself, well, what will happen after death? And I couldn't believe that anything particular would happen. I think when I die, the same thing will happen to me as happens to the cat or the dog. Life will become extinct in the body, and the body will then just be an empty shell. We're beginning a new century. We should have the opportunity to outlaw war forever, but this hasn't been the case. We have extended the wars that are going on in the world. In particular, one thinks about Afghanistan, and at one time one would have thought that it would be impossible that a great industrial capitalist nation like the United States, miles away across the ocean, would bring all its might to bear on a poor, underdeveloped country for what is really a very small reason, and that was the violent attack and deaths on September the 11th. When you weigh the two events in a scale, it seems outrageous to me that such a happening could occur, and that so many leaders and nations should be acquiescing in this dreadful war. If we continue at this same rate and in this same way of misusing technology, I think the world of 3000 will be a dreadful place to live in, and that human beings will have lost their humanity and will be even more selfish and acquisitive as they've become over the past, say, 20 or 30 years, as I have observed it. And unless a halt is called to this process, that is how I see it developing. And I wouldn't want to be alive in the year 3000.